Hello, fellow recovering addicts. My name is Tim. Grateful to be here with my daily readings. If you like it, if you want to subscribe so you know when the next one comes out, which I'm trying to do consistently every day. Today's, of course, starts out with just for today. Many of us cling to our fears, doubts, self-loathing, or hatred because there's certain distorted security in familiar pain. Oh, the start of it is resistant to change, by the way. It seems safer to embrace what we know than to let go of it for the unknown. Basic text, page 34. We have often heard it said that when the pain of remaining the same becomes greater than the pain of changing, we will change. Our fear can keep us from growing, afraid to end relationships, change careers, attend new meetings, begin new friendships, or attempt anything out of the ordinary. We stay in situations that are no longer working. We stay in situations that are no longer working far longer than we have to, simply because what familiar feels safer than the unknown. Any change involves overcoming fear. What if I'm alone forever? We might think if we consider leaving our lover. Or what if I find out I'm incompetent? We may wonder when we contemplate changing careers. We may balk at attending new meetings because we will have to reach out. Our minds manufacture 100 excuses for remaining right where we are afraid to try something new. We find that most of our pain comes not from the change, but from resistance to change. In NA, we learn that change is how we move forward in our lives. New friends, new relationships, new interests, and challenges will replace the old. With these new things in our life, we find new joys and love. Yet for today, I will release the old, embrace the new, and grow. And the corresponding page in basic text is page 34. And I forgot my glasses, so I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I get my glasses. Sometimes I forget to put them on. And now the corresponding page, page 35. Wait, sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't want to keep saying sorry. Page 34. Step 6. We are entirely ready to have God remove all these defects of character. Why ask for something before we are ready for it? This would be asking for trouble. So many times addicts have sought the reward of hard work without the labor. Willingness is what we strive for in step 6. How sincerely we work this step will be proportionate to our desire for change. Do we really want to get rid of our resentments, our angers, our fear? Many of us cling to our fears, doubts, self-loathing, or hatred because there is a certain distorted security in familiar pain. It seems safer to embrace what we know than to let go of it for the unknown. Letting go of character defects should be done decisively. We suffer because their demands weaken us. Where we are proud, we now find that we cannot get away with arrogance. If we are not humble, we are humiliated. If we are greedy, we find that we are never satisfied. Before taking steps 4 and 5, we could indulge in fear, anger, dishonesty, or self-pity. Now indulgence in these character defects clouds our ability to think logically. Selfishness becomes an intolerable, destructive change that ties us to our old habits. Our defects drain us all of our time and energy. We examine the 4-step inventory and get a good look at what these defects are doing to our lives. We begin to long for freedom from these defects. We pray or otherwise become willing, ready, and able to let God remove these destructive traits. We need a personality change if we are to stay clean. We want to change. We should approach old defects with an open mind. We're aware of them and yet still make the same mistakes and are unable to break the bad habits. We look to fellowship for the kind of life that we want for ourselves. We ask our friends, did you let go? Almost without exception, the answer is yes, to the best of my ability. And now I'll be reading Spiritual Principle Day on June 15th. June 15th, finding and extending acceptance. Regardless of who we are, where we've been, or what we've done, we find in Narcotics a place of empathy, acceptance, welcome, and belonging. Guiding principles, tradition 2, spiritual principles. When we get to NA, some of us are thinking, oh man, what happens when they find out I did that? Or maybe it's what they find out I wasn't. Or maybe it's what if they find out I wasn't that bad. Either way, and everyone in between, most of us come to Narcotics Anonymous in fear. We are afraid of being judged for who we are and what we've done. We're concerned we'll be asked, why are you here? There should be no point in answering that question since we've already convinced that we'll be misunderstood. We fear that we won't belong in many cases, We hope that we don't, so we can carry on using it and not have to face our problems. Instead of being denied entry, we hear that their only requirement for us to belong is desire to stop using. All the group wants to know is what we want to do about our problem and how they can help. No one asks us for our addiction resume. If we said that we leave all judgment at the door, we would be kidding ourselves. We're human beings after all. Instead, despite our judgments, our differences, and our histories, we're welcomed and accepted. People have compassion for us, and it seems genuine. Later, we begin to see ourselves as newcomers. We empathize with them and welcome them as just as we are welcomed. They are enveloped in the love members show one another as they learn to love and accept themselves. And they accepted me today. I will ask myself, what can I do to be more welcoming to my fellow addict? So I'm back. I thought it'd be nice to add something to the readings in the reading just for today. So I just pause it for a moment to print it out. Just for today, tell yourself. Just for today, my thoughts will be on my recovery, living and enjoying life without the use of drugs. Just for today, I'll have more faith in someone in it who believes in me and wants to help me in my recovery. Just for today, I will have a program I'll try to follow to the best of my ability. Just for today, through NA, I'll try to get a better perspective on my life. Just for today, I'll be unafraid. My thoughts will be on my new associations. People are not sorry, my phone is so loud. Just for today, I'll be unafraid. My thoughts will be on my new associations. People are not using and have found a new way of life. So long as I fall that way, I have nothing to fear. Just for today. Everyone have a blessed day. I hope you enjoyed the readings, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Alright. Alright.